Hey traders, this is Jeff from Zen Trader, and I just wanted to put together a couple charts here to kind of let you know how I'm seeing what's going on in the markets. We filled this gap here in the NASDAQ that I was talking about a couple days ago, and it looks like we're going to be rolling back over. I did play some long positions earlier in the week when the markets were really oversold right around these levels. I was hoping that the markets would bounce for a couple days. We did. We got 2.5 days of bounce, that half being today in the AM session when it gapped up and then it basically sold off. You can see in the RSI really been capped at the 60 level. This is just classic bear market action. You can see here on the daily chart with the Keltner channels here on the NASDAQ, the Dow, and the S&P, how it's basically finding resistance at the middle Keltner channel. Again, yes, we do have a double bottom in play for these, but I am not seeing anything from a technical standpoint. I'm not seeing any stocks that have any sort of momentum traits in the chart patterns that I look for. Gold and silver, even they have been selling off. So there's really been no place to really hide in terms of sectors. I think StockBreak had pointed out the utility sector is about the only thing to look good. I don't even really see that as an option, because if the whole market takes another leg down, they're going to get hit just as well. So there's really not that reward risk for holding those. Here in the NASDAQ, the Dow daily, taking a little bit longer view, we do have this bear flag playing out, and if we bust to the downside, take a look at this volume action. The days that we are down, the volume is significantly higher than when the days that the market rises. We had another high volume sell-off today. It's just not a good sign. If you can, imagine these lines here to form this bull flag support and resistance. A break of about 1090. If we break below that, we could be on the way to Dow 10,000. That always seems to be a magnet. Whenever we get within about 500-600 points, everybody starts talking about that. The other thing that I wanted to just kind of briefly gloss over is the world charts, the world different markets that I try to keep track of whenever there's really not a whole lot going on in the markets in terms of clear leadership, and I'm kind of not really struggling to decide what the next move is, because essentially we're either going to bounce. In my opinion, we're either going to bounce or we're going to start to sell off and have a new leg down. And I'm kind of leaning towards a new leg down. I got short. I shorted the indexes yesterday at the close. My timing signal is starting to weaken again, which has me thinking that we're going to start to see more losses. You can see here on the weekly chart of the NASDAQ, the RSI is just threatening to go down to 30. We have a strong downtrend in place with the ADX, and the volatility is picking up. And this is almost picture perfect, because the MACD is pointing down, and it's been under the signal line here for a good part of this year. If you just scroll down and you look, there's really nowhere. The DAX looks bad. The FTSE, it found some support, but it did go under the 30. So this is going to probably be in a bear market for a while now. The Hong Kong looks disastrous. The Nikkei, in terms of support, relative strength, is actually, it's been beaten up so bad that it almost doesn't want to fall, although it has broken out of this range. I drew this rectangle because this market has been trading in here for a while. We are starting to, I felt that we were going to have a retest back when the earthquake hit over there. So really no place to hide. I look for the market to sell off more.